Hello Virgo, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your weekly reading for the second week of December 2020. So that's from the 7th to the 13th of December. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Botanical Inspirations oracle that I'm using today, and I'll draw a couple of cards from here just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Virgo for the second week of December 2020. What messages are here for Virgo for the second week of December 2020? What does Virgo need to know? So I'll just spread the cards out and choose a couple for you. Right, so let's see what you get. You have honeysuckle, domestic happiness, and devoted affection. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the woodbine, the honeysuckle gently entwist. And that's William Shakespeare. So that's nice. It bodes well for domestic bliss. Feeling that comfort and joy in a happy home environment. Oh, and you've also got morning glory, which denotes affection and determination. The morning glory which blooms for a day differs not at heart from the giant pine that lives for 1,000 years. That's a quote from Alan Watts. So it's, the small, no matter how small or short-lived something that you love, something that is wonderful is, it's still as profound and momentous and in your life as if it had lasted a long time. So that's actually quite warm messages there, all about love and connection and a happiness in the simple things in life. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. Let's see what's on the cards for Virgo for the second week of December 2020. What messages are here for Virgo for the second week of December? What does Virgo need to know? So this is the Oak, Ash and Thorn tarot deck that I'm using today. And I'll draw an 8-card spread for you. The first 2 cards depict you where you are now. And then the second 2 cards highlight the challenges that you're facing at this time. And beneath that we'll have the next 2 cards denoting the guidance from Spirit that may help you on your way. And the last 2 cards depict your possible outcome for the week. So let's see what you get. You have, where you are, the 10 of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay. And then you've got the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in your challenge position. Then you've got the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords as your guidance cards, and then you've got the Knight of Wands and Death as your outcome cards. And of course Death is more about, it's about transition, transcending from one state to the other. You know, it's more positive than it initially looks. And then you've got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's lovely, lovely positive cards there. So when I look at this, the picture I'm getting is there is something akin to a project, sort of some endeavour that you've wanted to put into practical terms to begin with. This feels like something that can expand and grow. It's sort of connected with your creativity, and something that you feel could bring you to a long-lasting sense of stability and security and growth. But the Ten of Wands depicts the weariness of having carried something on your own for a long time. I just get a sense that, you know, linking it with wanting to begin something, it's almost like you've been trying for a long time to get something off the ground, and it just doesn't seem to have moved. And the weight of it is exhausting for you. You know, in this particular deck, the Ten of Wands, the little character has actually laid down his burden there. It just shows it calls to the exhaustion of it, the tiredness, the weariness of having held on to something for a long time, taken on a big responsibility, and wondering whether you can actually now put it into action, whether it's ever going to be feasible. That's just the sense I'm getting today. So your challenges are, you have the Five of Pentacles, which is about, again, this is such a sad little storyline here at the moment. I mean, it does cheer up. But yeah, it's about feeling lack, a sense of lack. And I'm getting, you know, here that lack of energy as well. It usually depicts that sort of being without, being outcast, wearied and downhearted, feeling downtrodden. Just, you know, and he sort of depicts to me that sense of feeling that you've carried this on your own and no one shared it with you, and you're feeling out in the cold, weary, downhearted, and having that sense of lack. But the challenge with the Five of Pentacles is actually to see the positive, to see that there is a way forward that will bring that that stability and that warmth, that sense of belonging. It's a matter of changing your perspective and looking for the bright side of things. Even though that sort of sometimes seems frivolous to tell someone who's feeling down and out. The trouble with the energy of the Five of Pentacles, that sense of lack, is that the more you hone in on that, the more you think about it, the more you dwell on it, the bigger it becomes. You know, is what you put out is what you get back in. So if you thinking about lack, it becomes a self-prophesizing thing. So self-fulfilling prophecy. So, you know, if you're thinking about lack and worrying about it and dwelling on it, it just comes back to you again and again and again. So there's your challenges to move out from that state of desolation and find the little pinpoints of light, of brightness, to help lift your spirits, to get you thinking more positively, putting out more positive energy, so that that's what comes back to you. And you've also got the Page of Swords. It sort of suggests he's about owning up a truth. He's speaking the truth, being honest and forthright about something, in this challenge position. So perhaps inner reflection is needed here to find that the truth of the matter in order to find a solution. Swords is about solving things in a logical and way, using wisdom and hindsight, and it sometimes can be a scathing thing. It's not fluffed up and pampering. It's blunt. It can be to the point and a bit scathing in that way. But there's your challenge, is to find that truth and to begin to live it, to make it real, instead of just thinking about it. I just keep getting a sense that the truth there is something that within you that you need to face, and owning that, taking the responsibility of that, may free you from this sense of lack and desolation. But it does, you've got very nice, bright, positive advice. This Eight of Wands encourages you and it's the most beautiful card as well. Just really, really lovely. The Eight of Wands is all about action. It sort of suggests the messages I can get from here now is like it's spurring you on to take action, to begin this in a practical way. Communications may open up. It suggests that there's all these blockages will become lifted, and things will, that action will be able to continue unimpeded. So that's a positive message from Spirit, that things will begin to move soon. And it may be you that has to kickstart it, but there's a great possibility for a sudden burst of action and removal of blockages and an opening up of communication. And with that comes the transition you need. This shows, you will have guidance and assistance in transcending from one state to the next. So in getting this off the ground, guidance is coming. Help is on its way. The Six of Swords is about moving from a place of difficulty with the aid of someone, whether it's spiritual aid or someone in your life actually assisting you. But it's about moving from a difficult time to a time of tranquility and peace and hope, towards a sense of purpose. So it sort of suggests aid is coming and you will be guided, you will be helped as you move. But transcendence, transitioning is what's needed here. The Knight of Wands suggests that yes, it shows that you're going to get back on track and be following this creative endeavor, this initial idea that is linked with your creativity. You'll be following it with gusto. The Knight of Wands is all about energetic questing for adventure without hesitation, self-doubt. It's about having that energy and moving forward enthusiastically, passionately towards your goal. So that shows where you're moving towards, and it comes with this transition, with this change. Something you need to let go of something. There's some old skin you need to shed in order to move forward, in order to, unblock this this sense of, to unblock your path, to remove this, to let go of this sense of lack and desolation. So it shows you'll reach this transition. You'll be able to embrace this ending and this the new beginning that it brings with it. And it leads ultimately to wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is about attaining your dream, your goal, through your own efforts and your hard work, and having done that, being satisfied, being content, and feeling emotionally fulfilled. So here we bring your lovely oracle cards in. I think, what you're seeking is this domestic happiness, this connection, this devoted affection. And this is something that you may have to move towards. You may have to quest it. And, initially here, this Morning Glory card sort of speaks of, no matter how small, short-lived something positive is, it has as big as impact on you as something that lasts a long time. So it's finding I think it suggests, find the good in things, find the joy in the moment, and let that carry you through, and let that begin you, to allow you to remove these emotional blockages and move forward with something. And there's definitely a sort of thread in here about making a transition, shedding some old attitude, some old thing that's no longer serving you, in order to allow you to break free and move with determination and passion towards a goal. And that may bring you to this domestic happiness, this sense of contentment. So the honeysuckle fits really nicely with your bottom of the deck card there. So I'll put it like that. So there you have it, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have yourself a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.